going on, guys? Wasn't actually going to do a stream today, but I thought with it deathmatch all weekend only, can't say no to that. Didn't know whether to fire up the Xbox or the PC, but I thought I'd go on the PC. My bash build. I need to save this. I have to rejig it all. I think I prefer the body markings. Have I got any decent ones? That's not a bad one. I'll just go Veiled Inheritance. Decisive gain that ultimate. Where's my Deadlands? That's what I was going to say. So yeah, I'm going to go on the bash build for a bit. Health recovery. Well, I don't want health recovery, do I? Nibini. Sometimes I go Nibini Beige for the critical resistance. It is nice because obviously you're not running a lot of critical resistance, or sometimes I just go full. Probably just shut that on that though. Got food on. What's the points looking like then? Right, sold off on that a minute. I can't. Must be getting some help from another source. Back on the passives. Thought I already had this pre-done, but I must have not saved the build. running full heavy. The reason I run full heavy on bash is because every heavy armor bonus you get, it does extra bash damage, so you probably could run a medium and light. I think I have tried that before. Got no vampire on this either. Mind you, with the... You don't have to run vampire on a bash build, to be honest. Sometimes I don't. Extra health and stamina there. Don't really need these, but I'll chuck them on. Do need the combat frenzy's nice. Oh, don't forget the Undaunted. I'll just chuck on these skills now. Yeah, I'll try the fossilise. Normally I'll try the other one that's got the heal. But I do like the stun. Or the immobilisation it does at the end. And the Coag. Power bash, power slam. And my chains, I always use chains. It's worth having the chains for it because you're going to be slow. I always have this on bash build if it's a, you know, well, a DK bash build, because the chains, it's your gap closer basically. It does deal some flame damage, but it's more for the gap closing, and you also get a major expedition, so you move quicker for 4 seconds, and on top of it you get a major berserk which buffs your bash damage. I don't see how you could not have this on. And then the final one is the vigor. Sorted. Right, how are we looking now? I don't think I've got the Mundus on, have I? In the Mundus. Yeah, don't worry about vampire, I'm going to do that. Need a Mundus. Yeah, Mundus for the stamina recovery. Just check it's all looking good. It's all looking good. They're just going for maximum damage basically. Slaughter balls. You can go smoke bear haunch. I do sometimes run that, but I just generally just find Bewitched is fine. There is sustain issues with this build, but you know, you do get saved by the ultimate. I haven't even got any tripods. Oh well. Might buy some in between. Happy doubling. No good costumes, got nothing. Just do that and just run the... Could just have my outfit on. I say jawbone, they're Argonian, aren't they? We'll just put some stuff on for a laugh. Are you on Xbox? I am on Xbox, but I'm on PC at the moment. It's just easier to stream on PC. I do get annoyed with the Xbox streaming because you've got to keep going through a lot of hoops. And sometimes I just can't be bothered. As a PC I can just fire it up, go on live, just find it easier. So I will be doing more streams on the PC. I'm also going to be doing more thieving route streams that I sometimes do. I normally do them on Xbox, but I will be doing them on PC as I'm slowly building the ledger domain up. I've got about 14 now out of 20. Right, so that'll do. Do want though. I'm also releasing a bash build today, guys, as well. I did post a picture. So I've got really, it's similar to this build, but it's running different sets, and you're going to have a really high uptime on corrosive. This build is more damage, but at the cost of, you know, less uptime on corrosive. So I actually do prefer the new build that I've released, that I will be releasing today, because it's just better, because you just want to be in corrosive as much as possible. But that's going to be a good build, so check that out today, guys. I was going to say group up and I'll give you a few free carries for BGs. I normally just queue solo. What do we want here? Witch mothers. Just got to put the Halloween stuff on. Don't think I've got a lot of... I don't bother with the dyes. I ain't got a lot of dyes on PC. I'm a bit limited with the costume wise. That'll do. That's pretty Halloween-y. Personalities, nothing. But that'll do. So I want to get in. I'm not going to bother doing the champions, because again, I'm just going to be running the BGs. But the bash damage, I think, will top out around about 6.5k on this. The only way to push the damage further with this is if you done on another build, which you swap the fossilize out for the scribing skill, which does push the bash damage to about 7k, which is probably the absolute maximum you can get on a 1 bar. You can go a step further on 2 bar, but I've yet to put together a proper 2 bar bash build. Don't need potions really. I should really get the tri stats, you know. They're just too dear, aren't they? I swear you never get them on the daily rewards now. Do you even see them anymore? You should see them quite a lot. Oh, there is some. 200's not enough, is it? Only 2,000.
Come, do your trading here.
Right, so just quickly see if we can grab some potions, and we'll go straight into the BGs, because then I'm fully done. Oh no, I've got to get the Mundas as well. Right, consumables, potion. I didn't even know they was going to be doing a deathmatch only all weekend, so I thought I've got to have some of that. Crazy PC prices, eh? Actually, wait, I'm pretty close. Do want to stack. Right. Merchant. Look at this mount. But I said a lot of players think that bash builds are not going to kill players, and that they do. They definitely do kill a lot of players. I mean, you do get the odd crazy person, you know, really... Oh, there. You do get the, you know, the odd player that knows how to deal with a bash build, but a majority of players don't. It's all about the element of surprise and just overwhelming quickly. It doesn't always work, as there is no build that always works in all scenarios anyway. But you can't win, can you? Because, you know, if you play the meta, then people complain you're just carrying carried, and then you play something out of the box and then players say it don't work. So, you know, just play what you... I like playing it, you know. I know it don't kill every player. I've killed some good players with it. They say it only kills, you know, just real rubbish players. I have killed some really good players with it, some well-known players, so it's not true. You can... It's just how you play it. Is that bit? No, it's not being no good for bash builds, is it? Every time I look at something, I'm always thinking, is that going to work on a build? Not bash, unfortunately, because it's only scaling the weapon and spell damage, and bash damage does not scale off weapon and spell damage. It scales off your armor and damage done. So what's going on outside? Right, still ain't got enough money. Wait, sell something, sell something. We've got any soul gems to sell. We've got some soul gems. Don't even need that. What was this rubbish? The furnishing bits, I'll keep them. I don't want these. They can go. I don't have a lot of soul gems. That'll go. Light speaker. Right, that should be enough then, just to get some tripods to keep me going. Keep me going.
Can I help?
How much for that? 92k. Oh, I'm on unit as well. Let's just see. Go by total. Might not be searching correctly. Oh yeah, I'm going to deathmatch so hard this weekend. Yeah, I mean, it's just... I do enjoy the objective ones, but there are some really annoying ones and you just feel like, God, I just wish it was just deathmatch. You know what I mean? But, what's that, 52 seconds? Why's that one got 52? Minor endurance, stamina recovery, 47, 47. That's funny, isn't it? But it's health recovery, so it's not really going to do too much. But that'll do, as long as it gives me the restoration of all 3 stats. That'll do. Premium undaunted suppliers. Transmute gems, I've just never got enough of them. I can just have 1,000, I'd get through them. Mind you, I don't do as many builds on PC because I don't have access to a lot of the stuff. Right, so after this, that's taking me ages. I've got my potions. I'm not going to do vampire, don't worry, I'm bothered about that. Now let's get the Mundus, which I know where the Serpent Mundus is because I've been there before. Unfortunately, I don't have a way shrine, so I'll have to be doing a bit of a mission. Hopefully the sound's alright as well, guys. I think my voice is pretty clear, as long as there's some game sound as well. Don't want it overpowering what I'm saying. Am I going the right way? Nope. Let's go, let's go. So you've got the Halloween event coming up as well. That's on the 24th, I believe it is. And then you got the 28th is when update 44 drops on PC. So I will be doing a lot more PC, to be honest. I've just got some Halloween builds to drop. Which I've got one dropping today. And then I'll be dropping one probably at the weekend. And I've got a few more to drop next week. And then I'll just try and do some PC in between all that. And then once obviously the update 44 hits on PC, I'm probably just going to be doing mostly PC from then on for a while. Well, at least I've got the way shrine there. Because I do regularly come here to get the Serpent Mundus. I could just go to I could have just gone to a guild house just to get it. That's what I should have done. Oh well. But yeah, if you notice, the graphics is not too great as I dropped it to the lowest quality, as I've been suffering from lag issues, but I've recently got a network cable, so I thought it was my Wi-Fi because the Wi-Fi ain't great, so I've got a direct network port, which is better anyway for gaming because it's just the ping is just super low now, which is what you want as low ping as possible. It was at 60 on the Wi-Fi, which was not great, and it's now gone down to about 3, so so the ping's really good. But then it was still lagging the other day, and I thought, what on earth's going on? And it turns out, yeah, my PC, it's probably, I had it on high settings, which was probably pushing my PC a little bit. Because I'm in the process of getting together a new PC. I'm building a new PC. I built this one, it's just an office PC that I've done a video on this probably about a year ago now. Right. So we've got some stamina. The stamina recovery is still low admittedly, but like I said, it's just going for that splash damage. But I mean, like I said, don't work on every build. The other thing that's nice to have as well, I should have really, but oh, I have got them. Detect pots, just in case it's a Nightblade fest. Right, so let's get into it then. So I think I'm all good. Let's just have one more final check. I think I'm okay. I haven't got vampire on, so we'll be getting some health recovery. The 15% anyway, like I said, it's still useful in most builds, but you know, bash builds, they have high resistance, and I find when you've got high resistance, you're generally okay. And sometimes I don't even notice the difference. Right, so solo, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Halloween mode on with my orange bit of cloth. I don't even know why it's orange. Wait, I've got the ESO Plus, I could change that. Let's quickly go back. Have I got time? I think everything's levelled and that, got no, all good. But I also will tell you that as well, guys, with the bash builds, if you like the bash builds and you're interested in them. Just quickly do this costume, that orange ain't doing it for me. I don't have a lot to work with. That will be a bit more fitting. Yeah, so I said the bash damage scales off your resistances and the things that say damage done, so minor berserk, major berserk, which I've got on this build. Penetration is a factor, so you can see I've got 0 penetration, but with the ultimate, that will give me the penetration and all your stats back, so you're basically just riding on that. I said the recoveries are a bit on this, so in between the ult you just want to be heavy attacking and popping your potions in between. You do get caught sometimes, but on the whole it ain't too bad. But like I said, this is just maximising bash damage on a 1 bar. But like I said, we're here now. But bash damage, I was wrong about bash damage with the power slam. The power slam scales off your weapon and spell damage. I think your stats maybe, and bash damage. So the skill itself does benefit from extra weapon and spell damage. So being an orc is beneficial. I do prefer Nord still because of the ultimate gain, because you just want to get in the corrosive. But I'd say these players are really low level. I'm low level myself, I'm only 800. Let's go, let's see what we can do. We've got a healer. Do we have a healer? See, this is what worries me, is with the new battlegrounds, you see I've got 3 players have only joined, and so the other team could have 4, then you're immediately unbalanced, don't you? But so at least you've got a third team to sort of change it up a little bit. So let's go, let's go, let's go. Shall I go and turn the blades on? I do love doing that. If they don't go upstairs and turn the blades on. Oh, we've got some night blades. Oh, I've been caught. It's always a bit chaotic when you first start off. Didn't get the kill there? I got the kill. Maybe not. Got that kill. Back up a little bit. Just sort of in it a little bit too much. Oh, we got some heals, group heals. Did I get them? I don't know if I got that kill or not. Yeah, so the ult gain ain't great on this, but you know, just getting that damage in. But don't hit your ult straight away, just sort of hit it when you're getting low. See, I'm low now. Pop a potion. He's running away, come back! Just realised I think I'm pressing the wrong button because I've got it different to what I normally have it. Buttons, so I think I was pressing the wrong button there. Not too bad, not too bad. Oh, I'm getting hit by something. Night blades. Lucky I've got some heals. For that other healer I probably would have at least gone down once by now. Potter. What this player's doing over here. Don't get me doing the CC, man. I've got to do the CC a bit more. How are we doing? 5 kills, no deaths. Let's do that. I said even with no pen, it is surprising that the damage still goes through because the pen does matter. Everyone's just had enough of being near us. Bit of a dead deathmatch, isn't it? Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm just in the wrong area. Right, buff up with the vigor. Trying to pin him, I just press the wrong button again. He just keeps running. But that's why the chain becomes beneficial. Like I said, you get that extra damage and you're getting that gap closer. Just a must have. His health is a bit too low for a BG's. Don't want to be going under 20k health if you can help it. I mean, some game builds I've done might have even gone a bit lower to be fair, but yeah, it's a bit risky. See, when you're in corrosive, you can take the punishment, but I think we've got a healer. Have we got a healer though? I think we do have a healer, just a pure healer. That's probably why it's keeping me alive so much, because I seem to be a bit more survivable than normal. So as I said, so I've got my ult, but don't rush it. Just wait until you need to use it and you're being pressured like now. Oh, I went too late. Should have pressed it. I held on a bit too long there and finally got clipped. But yeah, I'm just going to do more PC because it's just easier to stream on PC. It's just less troublesome for me. Xbox is just a nightmare. It really is. And then you got to like stream the game itself, then stream to it. It's just too much for my internet sometimes. Oh look, they're all trying to team up on me now. They're going to probably succeed. And I'm just getting too much fun. What's going on, Boosted? What the hell's that? Resonate? Oh, that's the Arcanist, isn't it? Quite tanky actually. That's just holding block. That's the Alchemist can just shield up, can't they? Oh. Could just pop a detect pot. Quite a long battleground, isn't it? For a deathmatch, normally they're over a bit quicker than this. Flip from the Nightblade. Yeah, the healer's keeping me going. I just probably would have gone there and all. I don't know where my other team is, but it's just the healer sticking with me, keeping me alive. Just crazy, this is just crazy. Right, get back out of this situation because the healer's still with me, I think. Probably going to go down there. Just Taking too much. Is it over? I'll just quickly grab a coffee and I'll be back, guys. Right, I'm back. So that was a pretty good BGs, but I suppose it was a bit unfair because I did have a healer supporting me the whole way. But it was a good battlegrounds. Right, so you again. So I suppose, yeah, there's only going to be like, what, 10 days left of these BGs, and then it'll be on to the new BGs. Totally getting rid of the old BGs, which I didn't think that was going to do. But that's the way they want to play it. But, you know, even though I've got my concerns with the update 44 BGs, I still think it's going to be good on the whole. I mean, they added the solo queue, which was just a must, because when they first added the PTS update 44, it was just group queues. It was allowing group queues in everything, which would have been a total disaster. So now, luckily, there is solo queues. I think I've got everything tri-stat, just double check that. So yeah, Oblivion damage is best, I think, on Bash build. I like to go Oblivion damage. I think you could go possibly the, is it magic damage? Give you the minor vulnerability for extra damage. But yeah, the Nibini Bay gives you that extra critical resistance that you're missing, because you will, if you go full reinforced, you do need a bit of critical resistance. But that was without Vampire, and that wasn't too bad. But like I said, admittedly there was a healer with me, so
Fate summons you, champion. What do you answer?
I just wish they'd bring together some new Bash sets. But like I said, I am dropping the new Bash build today that is different to this. I'll see if I can kill someone That's very aged. With no CP as well. Like I said, this ain't really a dueling build. You can surprise people and just pretend and then try and overwhelm fast, but like I said, if they've got good blocking, you ain't going to put them down easy. But you can 1v1s people sometimes. Some players, they do get a bit confused, but it's not really ideal for actual dueling. That was crazy. But the likelihood is I'll probably go down. Just do one for fun, and then I'll go back into PGs. If anyone, Sir Jabby lot. It is a shame they didn't add something to the dueling system. I did think they was going to just expand on the dueling system, but they just ignored that, which is a shame. I think there should be some rewards for dueling. I think light armor does reduce your bash damage. Yeah, so you don't really want light armor, but you can run one light, one medium, or just full heavy, but I normally just go full heavy. I think this player's AFK. Who's coming at soon? And obviously I'm doing it with no champion points and all. Right, here we go. Let's see if I can surprise someone, or they're just going to think, what on earth's going on? Am I just going to get nuked quick? Yeah, I'm just going to get nuked. I've lasted a bit longer than what I thought on. But no. Right, so let's go into the battlegrounds. Who wants to duel me? I've got time. Will you get rid of the battleground? No, it won't. than me. Must have some of the immobilised pots where I can't immobilise him. There was just no CC there at all, which are really good for dueling. I think he was running sea serpents as well. So yeah, don't really bother with a bash build for dueling. It's not really ideal. It can work sometimes, but the problem with bash build is just a lack of sustain. But so the other one I'm releasing might be a little bit better because of the you'll have a higher uptime on corrosive, which will keep saving you.
Fate summons you, champion. Will you answer its call?
Oh, slow mount. Oh, got no time. I was just going to quickly go to the stables. So everyone looking forward to the new BGs. I think they're going to be good. Just hopefully, still think it should have been 3 teams instead of 2. Like I said, I have played it a few times on the PCS. I just struggled to find players that are doing it at the times I was doing it. So there was some battlegrounds going on, but it was just taking too long to find the matches and stuff. Like I said, you only got 10 days to wait now. I just had the whole team for me. Can happen, he just run away. Wasted my ult. Just about to back up and then one of my players just appeared. I'm on Nightblade, should have popped the detect. Do not want to be resin in a BG. It really works. Sometimes you can get away with it, particularly if you're a Templar because they res quicker. Hit the creature. When I see that blue bar, I was looking at that blue bar, I thought it was one of our players. It's not. What's going on, Dave? Just enjoying the last of the battlegrounds on PC. It will be going soon. The old style battlegrounds. Should have popped my ult there. Pop the ult. Again, I wish they wouldn't keep doing that blue box. I'm continually looking at the blue bars, thinking it's not an ally player, but it's not. Of course, it's not. That's a nasty bash there. 7k. So yeah, I've only got a few builds that I've put together on PC. I don't have tons. Let's get in. Pull some chaos. I mean, this was said, I mean, I know that bash build don't kill every player, like I said at the beginning of the stream. It's just a fun, different way to play in it. You know, that's the way I see it. I just wish they'd make a few more sets just to make a bit more variation. But like I said, the build I'm releasing today is definitely more of a variation to the typical setup I run. Like I said, it's incorporating a lot of ultimate. There's like 4 different sources of skills and abilities and sets that are going to benefit me on the ultimate. All that incorporating is just going to make you have a much higher uptime on corrosive than this build does. It won't do as much damage, but bash builds do a lot of damage anyway. You know, with a bash build, the damage is not really the issue, it's more than blocking and sustain is more the issue. I thought that was an ally player there. Wasn't. Hit the ult, got in time for the ult. Oh, then he rolled backwards there. Trying to get away now. Has got away. Now I need to get away. Been depleted. See, this is when you're vulnerable in between that sort of corrosive stage. Think I'm gonna go, yeah. Aren't they putting new sets in Battlegrounds after the update? Yeah, they are putting new sets in. I think the rewards for worthy. But I don't think there's anything for the bash build. But yeah, at least it's gonna mix it up a little bit, as it is getting very stale. Just running the same stuff everyone runs. You know, everyone's running Wretched, Rallying Cry. All the go-to sort of stuff, you know, everyone's always seeing. Oh, we've got a bit of help on him. I think it's that vampire player with the ult. I think I popped the ult a long time now, could have held off a little bit. Detect pop. Did that work? I think it did, yeah look. It did work. They're worth having on. I might save up a load of rewards of the worthy boxes. Yeah, I mean, like, I think a couple of the sets look okay. I'm always usually late to the party because I don't quite, you sort of read them on paper and you think, oh I don't know, they don't sound all that. But sometimes they are good, just maybe not on paper, they don't sound as good as what they are. I think there's a couple that might be really good, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Not too bad, 11 kills with 1 death. But like I said, a good way to make gold actually is, I have to do a video on that actually, is to sell the latest sets that are dropping in the PvP reward boxes. Good way, because everyone's going to want to grab the new sets, particularly if it's like the jewellery or the weapons, you know, the stuff that's sort of hard to get hold of. I may sell the set straight away, yeah. I mean, if gold like is always a concern, especially if you play on PC, you could do that. You could just, I probably might do that myself actually, because then, you know, you can always get the sets another time if they are, you know what, this set's really good, then you can start buying guild traders when the price goes down, when the market's flooded. But you can flood the market yourself on the first few days of the Battlegrounds releasing, get loads of the rewards for the worthy boxes, and if you get them pieces then you can just chuck them on the guild traders, make some good money. before obviously it then gets flooded. So I'll probably do that myself as it goes. But I'll have to see what the sets are like. Haven't really looked into them too much. Might have a quick look tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah, if you need gold, I mean, I'm getting a bit low on PC as it is because things are just so expensive. Crazy PC prices. I found that recipe twice, the green book in Cyrodiil, I found that twice. On Xbox anyway. Just crazy prices in it, it's just mad. And I'm looking at the IS stuff admittedly, but... Potent Nerncrux. Yeah, might have to put together a video on that, on the gold making guides. Godslayer. How does anyone get Godslayer? Best title I've got, not on PC, I've got no titles, don't think. Or very few. It's just Emperor. That's the best title I've got. I made tons of gold during the last event, just farming Crimson Cove. Yeah, that's a good little farm. I do miss when, if you played the game back when it was, you know, fairly new, and they had the prosperous trait on armor. You could get prosperous, then they got rid of it and it increases your gold gain, so you could just sort of like have a gold, raw gold farming build, just killing mobs. I don't know why they got rid of that. Why they got rid of the prosperous training trait. Prosperous trait on your armor, because it only pushed the gold up a little bit. It wasn't anything overpowered, but they got rid of it. And they got rid of another trait they got rid of was the weighted trait on the Maelstrom weapons. They used to have a faster attack speed, I think it used to give you. Got rid of that as well. Again, I don't know if that was overpowered or not, attack speed. I was about to say someone else is already ready for Halloween, but that was just a crocodile mask slime crawl. I've got to talk with the battle master. Get some more AP in. But like I said, I should have gone to PC a couple of years ago. I haven't fully moved to PC, I still use my Xbox regularly. But yeah, I'm 800 CP and I only started about 4 or 5 months ago, and I've not really been playing a lot of PC. So I was just put off by the grind. But really it's not too bad. I mean, this account is fairly new and I've got 800 CP now. Better go back and save this build in my armory. I'm looking forward to the Witches event. Yeah, it's definitely one of the better events, particularly because again I will be farming it myself, because I haven't got all the cool, I don't know if they can see them. Oh, they're not actually here, I don't. Oh, they are Pumpkin Spectre mask and that. I've got all these on Xbox, but I do want these on PC. So I will be getting the Halloween masks. I do like those. Not too bothered about that. But yeah, just the the pumpkin ones and that, I do like them. So I will be getting them on the PC. Let's go to the gaff. Yeah, Witches Festival. It's just an easy farm as well. I was going to put together a farming guide, as I do know there's a little thing you can do to get extra boxes. Wasn't Spectre in the store, Gloom? I'm not actually sure. I haven't really been on the store much. I know they've been dropping a lot of stuff. I did get that, it was free. It's really good. Crowborn Hunter Arms Pack, Haunted. Didn't even realise I even had crayons. Mind you, 1600 is not going to get you too much. I've got all my crazy mounts. I've got that crazy mount on Xbox. Oh right, armory station. Look at the gas, terrible. Let's save that build. So yeah, I'm still working on my last Aelid King build I done last stream. It's going to be really good. I will be using that in the battlegrounds. I'm sure it was recently. I think it's gone there. Yeah, I do like all the Halloween themed stuff. And my graphics looks terrible on low. I probably could push it to normal, but I'd rather not have any delay. I really thought it was my internet. It was just probably was the PC. PC is getting on a bit now. I'll be running Craiglawn during Witches event. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, so I'll have to double check when the Witches event drops. But I'm sure when there's bosses, because I think it happened before when it drops, like you know, the event coffers on a boss or whatever. If you get a boss that has like 3 individual bosses, you actually get 3 individual plunder skulls. I need to check next week Thursday. Yeah, I do need to check that it all works on the Witches event. But if you get bosses, there is certain areas in the game like public dungeons and that where they have, you know, most bosses are just individual, so you kill that one boss and then you'll just get 1 plunder skull. But if you go to somewhere where there's a boss that has, you know, like 3 that counts as 1 boss, you will get 3 individual plunder skulls. Hopefully, I definitely worked on an event before. I can't remember what it was. It might have been, was it Jubilee or something? Some other event where you know, whatever boss you killed dropped these boxes. So then you was getting 3 on 1 boss. I don't know why the Battlegrounds does this when you move forwards. It keeps jittering. So yeah, Halloween event, and then obviously you've got the update, pre-update as well. Obviously the biggie is the new Battlegrounds, so might as well get in a lot of Battlegrounds this weekend with the Deathmatch only as well. This is all going. I mean, they said they might bring it back in some shape, like an event or something of the old BGs, but generally this is it really. Someone's eating hard. I'm on my own, even with the ult, it's not saving me. Got the kill there. Pop a potion, taking punishment. The Arcanist, I think he's dropping some damage. Caught him. I am pressing the wrong button. I'm sure I should have the chain on the LB. And that's why I just keep pressing the wrong thing, which is draining my stamina. I'm just spamming Vigor. I'm gone. Oblivion's Foe. Northern Storm. I have seen a player do a bash build on Warden with Northern Storm, which I was thinking of putting one together myself. I just haven't got round to leveling the Warden Sword and Shield to do the bash build. I've definitely got the chain on the wrong button. I've got to swap that over. Change it now? Probably not. Doing it during the... He's mad, that's it. Yeah, that's how I should have it. Just keep pressing the wrong button. Taking some hits here, because I'm right in the thick of it. I'll do the ult. Press it like 4 times before it works. Still died. I have a healer, dedicated healer. Seeming to get more and more healers, I've noticed in BGs now. They're definitely becoming more and more, and it's just, I don't know what they can do though. Like, I don't want to say, oh, ban dedicated healers from battlegrounds, but it definitely it does give you a massive advantage. That's without a doubt. I need all the double XP I can get at the moment. I've been maxing out all my companions, but I'm getting level up, and some is so slow and painful. Yeah, I've never been a big companion person, so I've never really actually even leveled companions properly. But I know they are quite popular, and they're releasing some more, I think, with the update. But yeah, I'm not a big companion person. Well, I hate when the chain don't work. It should just doesn't sometimes pull you on players. Play by the leap. Taking quite a bit of panic in there. I've been feared. Quite a few night blades on here. Oblivion's foe. Yeah, I haven't often seen that much. Oh, I've actually got less kills and deaths. But yeah, it off shifts the tide of battle. And I said, if you're new to PvP, or you know, like you're new to being a really good player, and you're doing, you know, you could play as a healer. A warden healer is definitely a really good go-to, because it's just gonna, it gives you, you know, you're supporting your team. I have played as a healer, warden healer, a couple of times with super high health, just ultimate cheese, but they are really effective. But my personal opinion, like I said in this is a stream I did before, that healers should not be having high health, and they should not be, heals I don't think really should scale with high health and shields and stuff. There's got to be some other thing they can do. I'm only really grinding them for the account my passive you get from them. Yeah, yeah, I do forget that. You do get that nice passives on them, and then you haven't even got to have them equipped, have you, if you don't want them? Because some of the companions are good for like the extra, is it portfolios you get or something for them? This orange team are massive, aren't they? I think they're the team with a healer, so it's going to make it nice and easy for them. But yeah, it really upsets the balance when there's a healer. Like I said, I've done the other battlegrounds I've done with that healer sort of with me all the way. It just really makes things unbalanced. It really does. I just don't know how you combat that. That's the problem. It's just, you don't want to say like no one can play healer in a BG anymore, but it's just maybe have fixed roles in BGs. I don't know. It's definitely a problem when there's a really good healer on one team and just spamming and they can just absorb all the damage. He's trying to get back to his team. Is he going to make it? No. that the healer? Yeah. Oh, I've been feared. That's a Xander's passive, yeah. Is this game fun to play through? And also, what do you get out of PvP? I see PvP as... you don't really get a lot out of it, unfortunately. The alliance points are a bit lackluster. If you're sort of gold-wise, and rewards-wise are a bit of a joke. But the only good thing is Battlegrounds does have that special recipe you can get, but it's near impossible to get, and it has almost like crazy value. That's why I do like playing BBs in the hopes to get it, but you never do. You go down again and I pop potion. Can I get it? Ooh, that was lucky. I did not think I was going to get 2 kills there. Yeah, so the game is fun to play through if you just enjoy the questing and the storyline. It's nice, and the PvP I see more of end game. Once you've done all the PvE content, you know, that you can do. You know, I've generally done no stuff apart from all the crazy veteran trials, but you know, I just see it as just end game, because obviously you do get a bit bored and stale doing the, you know, tons and tons of dungeons. So I was originally just like a PvE, really. I didn't really do much PvP at all, and then once I'd completed most of the PvE content that I thought I was capable of doing, like I did do all the veteran dungeons in the game, and then I just see the PvP as just, it's just sort of end game, and it play against other players, and it is fun. Sometimes it's frustrating though, and I do still enjoy the new dungeon packs that come out. That was a bit more difficult Battlegrounds, but still got 2nd place there. I need to check if I've got a my Night Blade build sorted as well, because I do want to be ganking a little bit as well in the new BGs. I've just got Bastion, Ember and Miri to do now. But then they're adding 2 new companions for the update. Yeah, I'm not sure what the 2 new companions actually even do, because I didn't really even look into that. But yeah, the passives are quite nice on them. Bash build, yeah, I'm on the bash build. Now this is just a high damage bash build. That says it is a bit tricky on the sustain, this one. But I will be releasing a much better sustain build today. I think it releases probably in about 5 hours. It's got much better sustain. It's at the price of a little bit of the damage. The damage does slip a little bit on the bash, but like I said, the bash damage is not really a problem. You know, lowering it a bit is not really going to make much of a difference. It's just, you know, you want to stay in ult as much as possible, and this build that I'm bringing out, you'll have a much higher uptime on the corrosive. What platforms you play? I play PC, NA and Xbox EU. My main account is on Xbox EU, but I have recently transitioned this year into PC. But I still do the majority of my builds and stuff on Xbox. Damn, the graphics looks bad. But the performance is there, so performance or graphics, I'd rather the performance. No worries. So yeah, like I said, to sustain, you can do things and tweak it a little bit more than this. You can lower the health to around, say, 31k health on this and push it, have a bit more stamina bar. I've got a couple more ideas for the bash build as well. Might try running Essence Thief, because that boosts your damage done. Anything that says damage done is going to boost your bash damage up. Is PC performance bad? No, I think the PC performance is very good compared to console. I think it might be slightly better. The only problem is with me is that my internet's not great, but I've got a network cable connection now, so, and it was still lagging, but I think it was the graphics more than anything, so I've just dropped the graphics, and so far I've not really had any problems. But I haven't done a ton of Cyrodiil PvP on PC yet, and I know that's where normally the main lagging issues are. Battlegrounds is usually pretty good. The thing is with bash builds is they can actually do quite well on a lot of content. Obviously, again, they're not, you know, best in slot, but when I was leveling the bash build, when I was getting the Undaunted, I was literally just had the exact same setup on and just put on the taunt, and I was tanking veteran dungeons. Veteran, I would note though, it was non-DLC. I weren't tanking anything, you know, crazy like veteran trials or veteran DLC. But it was totally fine for like all content, all veteran dungeons that are non-DLC. So it's surprising the bash build is quite good, and it's also good just for sort of overland, you know, general ease of play. Just got to watch that sustain, you know, if you're in prolonged fights. Pretty much the same with PvP as well. The whole point of a bash build is to surprise and overwhelm quickly. Sometimes it's bad on PS5 in Cyrodiil, yeah. Xbox, when I'm in peak time on Xbox and there is a lot of players, which doesn't often happen on Xbox, but in peak time it can. The lag is just makes me, I just end up leaving Cyrodiil and just end up doing something a bit more low key. So I'm not, you know, when you get tons of lag, it's just like, oh, I can't be bothered. On Xbox BG, finding a very long time, yeah. Definitely, it's definitely quicker on PC, there's no doubt about that, but as you can see I'm still waiting now. But mind you, I am on the NA service and I am in London, so not peak time. Obviously when the new BGs drops, there's going to be a lot more players playing. So there will be, this is like the PvP's last chance to sort of reinvigorate the PvP side of the game, because it's just been left for so long. So I'm still hoping it's going to be a success, because I feel if it is a success, then they may think, do you know what, we're going to add more PvP content. Any recommendations for a 1-bar bomb build? I have done a 1-bar bomb build, I think. I don't know if I ever actually released it. And you can do bombs on with an Oaken Soul and not use Balorg. I think I was just running like Vicious Death, Oaken Soul, and oh, what's the other set? Forget now. It wasn't Mechanical Acuity, Vicious Death, and I don't think it was Plague Break. Something, I just totally forgot what it is. You grab another drink, I'll be back. Right, let's queue for another BGs. Cheers from Texas, nice to see you on. What's going on, Pizza Crusher? All the way from Texas. Yeah, so I haven't been doing a lot of lives lately as I've had a lot of networking issues and problems, but I think I've got them resolved now, so hopefully we'll be doing some more lives a bit more frequently. Let's get that ult up a little bit. So, but yeah, I would recommend that probably, I mean, Orc is definitely a solid choice for bash builds, but I would probably recommend Nord if you're focusing it around Ultimate, which normally when I do a Dragon Knight bash build, I normally focus it around the Corrosive. So, like I said, the new build is incorporating a ton of ulti gen things while still retaining good bash damage. So that's going to be a really good build, which we'll be releasing today, guys. But this is just the general what I normally put on for maximum bash damage. You've got to have Deadlands to monitor, you can't really drop that. This is more like the flex set, but still very good set. But I've dropped that on the latest build and added some different stuff. Could go into no CP. Iridial while I'm waiting. Queue time seems to be a little bit long. So yeah, but like I said, yes, so the bash damage doesn't scale from weapon and spell damage, but this bash skill does scale from weapon and spell damage as well as bash damage. I know it's confusing. They should really put it, it says this ability's damage is considered bash damage, but it also does scale off your weapon and spell, so the Orc weapon and spell is also still useful, which is our fault, because I was going to change this to a Nord, but I do still prefer the Nord slightly, just for the ultimate game. Queue times on PS5 are ridiculous sometimes. Yeah, it's like when I play Battlegrounds on Xbox, the queue times could be quite long, and it's always the same players over and over again. There's not a lot of variation. It's just so few players now, which is a shame. So yeah, PC definitely has a bigger player base, without a doubt. But I am sort of off peak on this server at the moment, so I don't even know what alliance I am. What alliance am I? Daggerfall. Nightblade bash build, Siphon Leech for sustain. Yeah, again, I have been meaning to do other bash builds on different classes because I know they can be effective. Nightblade can be good as well. And yeah, if you've got some sort of form of sustain, I mean, I know it's good on the Sorcerer because Dark Deal, you can get the stamina sustain. And again, the Nightblade with the Leech in here would be quite good. I've seen a lot of good, I've seen players run Warden Bash very effectively as well. With the sort of pinning them down and sort of keeping them in the storm. That works quite well. Aren't they changing Imperial City soon? i.e. the reward structure? Yeah, they're changing the rewards. I'm not 100% sure on how they're changing it, but it's just the way the merchants are and stuff. But yeah, the actual Imperial City itself is not changing, which is a shame. But I'm hoping moving forward, once the Battlegrounds update is well received, then hopefully they'll do updates into, you know, take a step further and do the Imperial City. Then maybe take that final step further and actually do Cyrodiil as well. Come to PC, especially PCNA, have short queue times, plus all you console players absolutely stomp us PC people once you get settled in. At the moment I am running this on PCNA, This is my PCNA account, but I generally do play on Xbox EU. So I'm sort of new to PCNA. I've only been playing like 6 months. Yeah, it does seem to be, but I suppose I'm off peak at the moment on PCNA. When I played this game, I played as some sort of self-healing DPS, which I did not get that far into the game. But one time I had a match with a tank who was higher level than me, and we fought for 10 minutes. Yeah, I mean, like self-healing, you know, with PvP, you have to be everything really. With PvE, you're just sort of one role. You're just doing damage, or you're a healer, or you're a tank. But essentially, you know, a good PvP build is all three incorporated. You've got to be able to take damage, you have to be able to heal yourself, and you have to be able to deliver damage as well, and that's just the three. So that's what PvP is in a nutshell, is just all three roles combined. Particularly if you're solo, you know, you've got to make sure you have everything in mind. For just a general sort of, you know, obviously you can still go full-blown healer, or full-blown tank, or full-blown damage. I mean, a full-blown damage build in PvP I would consider is like a gank build. You know, a full-blown healer build would just be like, you know, a really beefy healer. And obviously a full-blown tank build would be just like a block build, you know, just taking on tons of players, not dealing any damage, but just sort of surviving. So they do still exist individual roles in PvP, but generally you want to have all three together. I had 2 of the 3 I could use heal and sustain the fight forever, but did not deal too much DPS. Yeah, it's all about balance with PvP. You just don't want to lean too far into one thing. You just want to have sort of all areas checked as much as you can. I mean, there is no PvP build in the game that delivers everything 100%. You know, you're always going to have some form of weakness, whatever you do. Obviously, there's some classes and builds that can sort of deliver everything better than others. But I mean, I would recommend, if you are a new player to PvP, I definitely recommend an Oaken Soul build. Majority of my builds are Oaken Soul, but I do 2-bar ones as well. But just dealing with 1 bar is just a lot simpler, and the Oaken Soul block tanks in Cyrodiil, yeah, I mean, they're sort of a nuisance, aren't they? But again, I still feel that all roles have their place. I mean, they can be incorporated well with bombers. So if you've got a bomber on your team or in your group and you're a block tank, then you can sort of get everyone into a big pool, and then obviously get a bomber in to wipe the group you're sort of holding. Got a bit of lag there. I'm just pressing all the wrong buttons again. Wow, I'm just getting pummeled. They got a dedicated healer. Oh, there, I did see a heal go up. I've just run out of gas now. So this is what happens with the bash build. You do sometimes run out of gas. Bash bomb build. Sub-failed herons for Russian agony dart convergence. Yeah, I mean, there is probably a lot of different variations you probably can make. It's hard to find stuff that scales off bash damage. It's basically things that say damage done. And obviously, yeah, sub-assault would be good because you'd be getting all the major and minor breach. I think this group might have a healer, I'm not sure. Oh, definitely taking some punishment there. together with his green team. They're pretty good. Just can't seem to quickly like get a kill. You're just so close, and then they just sort of, you just cannot quite nail it. I'm just constantly getting hit by multiple players. Sheer Venom, yeah, that's a good set. It's the one set I've never actually used, Sheer Venom, and I know it is really good. The only way we're going to take them out is just hit them all at once. Just got no, definitely not working. I'm gone. I ain't got one kill. But obviously this does happen in Battlegrounds. You can just get one team completely dominate. That's exactly what you're getting. We're just getting farmed. You can't seem to... You can't even break free. No full stamina there. Still didn't get the kill. Damn, it's going to be terrible. Just every time I go for one of them, you just get pummeled by all four. They're just working as a team. Which, as you can see, if you do that, then it's going to be an easy win. This is just not looking good. At least you'll still get some APM reward, yeah. Damn, this is terrible. Green just getting farmed by green. You just can't separate them, they're just perfectly all together. And as soon as I get near a kill, they just seem to just get out of it. Oh my god, pressed the wrong button. I'm being farmed. They actually hate you, yeah. They just got a really good player on their team. They're all just sticking together. Oh my god, I got a kill. Can I kill a green player? Kill the green player! Kill the green player! Yes, I killed the green player. Did I? Oh, I don't know. Maybe not. I redeemed myself. We need a Gloom team. Let's go. I redeemed myself a little bit at the end there. But yeah, that was a proper farm. I got farmed. I said sometimes you get that, sometimes you just don't get, you're just against a really good team that are just solidly put together. It makes you think, sometimes you think, oh, you know, was that a group? Like a proper like pre-made? But it's just, I think it's just sometimes the luck of the draw, and it's sometimes you get a really good BG and you just completely dominate, and other times you just get destroyed. But they were just working as they should, you know, all proper grouped together. You just couldn't pin one, you know, it's just they were all perfectly together. Oh, I don't want to do dungeons. Unfortunately that's BG sometimes, yeah, I don't know if it's just a pre-made sometimes comes into the mix and then, you know, just ready to annihilate everyone, or it's just, you know, you just get unlucky and unfortunately you might get hit with, you know, you get put with lower players and then you get put with some really higher players. But yeah, that's definitely just BG's. It's just the luck of the draw. You win some, you lose some. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hopefully this one's better. I think that was one of the players on the green team, so it probably wasn't a pre-made then. Green team, here we come again, same group. Oh no, don't say that. I'll be more careful this time. Right, let's go, let's go, let's get this better. I've got to redeem myself. Well, I'm not running Vampire either, which will help you with a little bit more survivability, but again it does eat into the sustain, which is not really what you want on the bash build anyway, so you can generally just not run Vampire on a bash build, you know, if you haven't got a sustain. Let's see what happens here. Let's go in, let's dive in, see what's happening. I'm on my own. Ugh, help me roll. No, hit the post. I've had it on PS5, same group 3 or 4 games. Yeah, I mean there has been some debate whether, you know, the group queues of the battlegrounds sort of like seep into the solo queues, and I think that does happen sometimes because of just of lack of players. It just puts you with whoever it can. But yeah, they look like another good team. Got a kill there. Oh, I tried to chain and he just got away too quick. Come back. What the? He was dead. I thought he was dead. Sneaky little light blade. It's a bit laggy as well. I'm going to blame it on lag, guys. Oh, I'm going all over the show. Oh, we're second place, that's not too bad. But yeah, there's definitely some delay I'm getting. Can't be my internet, no way. That'll be the game. Stop running away. Let's come back. Been pinned and CC'd. Come back. Oh, it's just wasting my ult. Just can't pin him. Can't get the pin in. The CC, where's my CC? Like running around, run around match. Right, finally secured it. Just everyone's running around. Come on. I didn't get a kill there. I ain't going down without a kill. Damn it! Got the leap in. Come on. Let's go, let's go. Stop running away. Definitely doing a bit better now. I can't move, I've just been stunned. Got nothing left. Destroy one dwarven automaton. What is it? Do I smell or something? Everyone keeps running away from me. Whoa, I'm just getting crazy pinned here. Pop the potion. Still going. He's still going. And I'm gone. Get the CC. Come on, CC. No, just keep running. I suppose if the chains is good because it's just closing that gap, because you know when you're running 7 heavy you will be slow. I mean, so having a gap closer really makes a big difference on a bash build. Ah, what? How many times have I died? 3 times, that's too bad. A jittery as well. I mean, I'm running on the lowest graphics settings. I've got a network cable. It's got to be there and enjoy. What the? It's made it difficult, these battlegrounds are just going all over the show. Just getting like an input delay. Oh, I would have killed him if that player wouldn't have dropped. Oh, I did get him. Oh, no, I didn't get the kill. Whoa, 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 I've got nothing. It wasn't too bad, wasn't too bad. Let's read some comments. You really are a gamer. Yes, I definitely am. What up? Alright, but nice to see you play. I'm head out. I'm gonna some stock market trading to do. I used to do that as well, stock market trading on the crypto fun money strategy. Yeah, it's definitely you can do well on that if you know what you're doing. There's a scribing skill shield throw that I really like on my bash build. Gives me the ability to do range damage and still bashes and interrupts them. I traded the gap closer on my bar for the shield throw. Yeah, on a build I've released I have used the the shield throw. It is quite good because I think I had a CC and interrupt and it pulled him towards me or something and added bash damage. It is quite nice. The only thing I don't like about it is it's stamina based, and on this particular setup everything is sort of magicka apart from obviously my spammable and vigor. So having another stamina ability on that did sort of really eat into sustain. I do still use it, but not as much. I think I prefer, because I traded it with the fossilised for that, so I think I prefer the fossilised to the actual scribe skill. But if you want to maximise bash damage, yeah, I've got over 7k bash damage using that. good. But yeah, I just found, yeah, because I wish you could, with the scribe skills, you can't choose if it's magicka based or stamina based. If you could make that magicka based, the shield throw, I would probably have that on every build. But because it's stamina based, I just feel like, obviously you're probably going to change things a little bit, but having 3 stamina skills on the bar was just too costly, and I was just getting less bashes in. But it did still work. I mean, like I said, it's hard to go wrong with bash build, really. Generally, it's just more just sustain. But yeah, I think I'll leave it there, guys. But thank you to everyone that's tuned into the stream. Hopefully I'll be doing some more as well. Plan on doing more. So check out the build I've got dropping tonight. Well, in about 4 or 5 hours. And I've got some more Halloween themed builds coming as well. And just, yeah, just catch me on the next stream, guys.